What's up, guys? Come on, everybody share the feed. Periscope is not working properly anymore. It's not giving everybody the notification, so early anymore. So we gotta be careful with Periscope, to be quite honest with you. Alright, get my mouse fixed, get the camera fixed. Alright, get the camera fixed again. Alright, hold on a second, guys. Alright, my workstation is a complete disaster. Okay, how do wires just go underneath each other and wires somehow have the ability to tangle on their own in a way that if you were to pay me to tangle the wires that way, I could not do it. I just don't get it. Like, if you paid me to tangle all these wires the way they tangle on their own, I couldn't do it. But they somehow tangle on their own in 40,000 different algorithms. So annoying. Alright, so what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? I've got the Mentor Tips chat on this side, I got charts on this side, I got Periscope on this side. I just came on because I generally tell people not to trade. Hey, you guys in the chat, I can see all you guys and see what you're writing, so stop. Be nice. I normally don't trade on Sundays, but I decided to come on and talk to you guys about a few things. I did put a signal out on the AUD CAD, and due to Chinese data that just came out, the GDP, Chinese GDP came out at 6.9% versus a forecast of 6.8%. And I want to teach you guys something on news right now. All right. So I want to teach everybody a little bit about Forex fundamentals and Forex news. And I'm not actually going to teach you fundamentals itself. I'm going to teach you a misconception about Forex news. I'm going to teach you a misconception about market news. I'm going to teach you a misconception of how people read news, period. All right? And this is something not a lot of people understand and not a lot of people learn. Okay? So let me explain something to you. All right? Fundamental set of Forex is news, economical indicators like gross domestic product, the consumer price index, the PPI, the CPI, interest rate statements. All of these are called economical indicators, and they assist in forecasting the health of the economy in a specific sector. Based on the health of that economy, we'll be able to determine whether a market is bullish or bearish in the medium to long-term horizon. All right. However, when it comes to reading specific indicators and economical news, a lot of people make a mistake. All right. Let me show you an example. Okay. So here we have, all right, simple news from today. All right, as you can see, at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Chinese GDP news came out, and it was 6.9% versus a 6.8% forecasted by the consensus. All right, now I'll tell you the mistake people make when they read these news. All right, it's a major mistake they make. In fact, already China's Q3 GDP up 6.9% year over year compared to forecast of 6.8%, right? This is wrong. This is incorrect news. Stop it. Stop it. If I was Arnold, I'd say stop it. This is incorrect. China's GDP is not up. China's GDP is down. Incorrect. Incorrect. This is what they're doing. They're saying that the China's Q3 GDP is up 6.9% compared to forecast. Compared to the forecast. No one cares about this. The previous was 7.0, so it's lower. GDP's dropped. These news sites, you got to be careful about how you read them, because they turn around and they'll tell you that 6.9% versus the forecast of 6.8%. Sure, GDP came higher than forecasted. All right, so for a moment, investors, all right, for a moment, investors may think that's an increase, and the retail sector is going to buy into it. However, reality is it's lower than the previous term. So GDP is actually lower. That's bad. This news is incorrect. This is incorrect headlines. The headline should be China's Q3 GDP up 6.9% versus consensus, however, lower than the previous term, to give you the proper outlook on GDP. So based on this, GDP is actually lower than the previous point. You guys understand that? You gotta learn how to read these markers. Alright? If you don't learn how to read the markers properly, you're gonna lose money, because even people like this, CNBC is wrong. CNBC, you are putting out this wrong information, because the biggest difference between a hawkish and a dovish tone when it comes to any kind of monetary policy yield. Okay, so when you're reading news, you gotta be careful with what you're looking at, all right? And that's why you get spikes, all right? That's why you get spikes in price. So for example, about an hour ago, I told everyone to sell the AUD CAD, right? I told everyone to sell AUD CAD. I told them to sell it up here. Now price spiked really hard. It actually went straight to there, but there's no way anyone could have caught that. All right, there's no way anyone could have caught that. That happened way too fast, and I do apologize to you guys. That happened at way too fast of a pace. But this kind of movement is the market's reaction to rumors in the news. Because if you take a look at it, we had this major spike, but then look what happened. Watch this. If I just come and go do, right? Very simple. I'm gonna put my TL right there. We had this major spike, and now it's just trying to break over the trend line and the daily pivot point. Now, if it closes up here in the next 1 minute, it's gonna pull back down, retest. I mean, if it closes up here, it's gonna be good for us, because it'll probably pull back, and it'll come up here where we're going to enter our trade. We're going to go short right around here. Our short position is going to be right around here. So with that being said, this is what happens when you have hype and rumors in the news. All right. For the individuals that ask, where do I send my signals? I do it on mentortips.com. It's my private, it's a private section, a private mentorship site that I have. But the signups are closed right now. But I come on Periscope as well. I give signals on Periscope as well. So here's one for you on Periscope. All right, AUD CAD. You can sell the AUD CAD at the 94.10, 94.15 area, as long as it fails on a 1 hour candlestick. All right. But main thing is, I wanted to show you guys. All right, I wanted to show you guys that careful when you're listening to news about the rumors and the hype surrounding it, all right? Because that news that just came out, the way they make it look like is GDP is higher, but GDP is not higher, GDP is lower. It's like me saying this. It's like me saying I ran a 12.8 second 100 meter last month. Everyone today thinks I'm gonna run 13.3, and I run 13.0. Yes, I was faster than what everybody thought, but I'm slower than I actually was last month, because I ate a lot more food than I ate last month, which is probably the case right now. Actually, no, I've lost 25 pounds. I don't care. So with that being said, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of that update. AUD CAD is going up, guys. AUD CAD is going up. It will be a good opportunity to sell it at the 94.10 to 94.20 area, pending a break, pending a non-break and a hold on that trend line, and at the daily R1. With that being said, just want to say this to you guys, my peace of mind. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Much love and blessings. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.